Barbara Boye, people who become proficient in the art and the practice of Orisha lifestyle are typically very hard workers. The effort that it takes to learn your craft, um, deliver a high quality service, get the desired results for yourself, for your loved ones, for your clients, and all the people who you are destined to serve requires an astonishing amount of mental, emotional, and physical exertion. And so everyone I know who is proficient in the craft is a super hard worker. I mean, hours and hours and the years and years that these good people put in is unbelievable. And in the midst of doing so much hard work, so much good work, it's really challenging to also make time to celebrate one's achievements. And I don't just mean, acknowledging that you accomplished something or acknowledging that something turned out the way you wanted it to, you got the results for somebody that they had hoped for. That's good. I mean, that's fulfilling. But I mean, above and beyond that, really basking in the joy and the happiness of being a part of such a magnificent tradition. A tradition that does so much for us in a way that honestly no one can ever define or describe to the fullest. We do something that is truly steeped in mystery, in the sense that nobody can really tell you with absolute certainty what Ifa is and how Ifa manifests in the way that it does. We try, but it is beyond our comprehension. And so it's a wonderful privilege to be a part of something so amazing in a time like this where we have so much technology and so much scientific, detail about how everything is. And, there's Google. You can find out just about anything, anytime, anywhere. It still is pretty amazing to me that this ancient wisdom solves problems for people and gives people a sense of purpose and placement in the universe that is still out of reach of scientific inquiry. And because of that, I believe that we as practitioners will be greatly enriched by maintaining a sense of awe, a childlike wonder, and amazement at the miracles that take place before us every single day. Because it's such a privilege, it's such an honor to be, um, a part of this wonderful process. Ifa tells us that the wisdom that it takes to build a house is nothing compared to the wisdom it takes to live in it. And in this context, I think that the technique and the processes that we use to manipulate, our divination tools or drums or dances or whatever we use, herbs, medicines, charms, that's technique. And it's important, but it's really small compared to living that medicine, really being in it moment to moment, and having a sense of that wondrous power flowing through you and around you, I think that's the real wisdom. I think that this living planet that we share with the stones and the trees and the birds and the water, who've been here for millions of years, you know, that's what it means to live in the house. That's the wisdom that it takes to live in the house, is to understand the wisdom of the wind, the wisdom of the air, the wisdom of the insects, and this symbiotic relationship between all living things. And I don't mean that in a, in a spacey kind of way. I sincerely believe that our sense of fulfillment and our gratification will be, amplified considerably to the extent that we are willing to transcend our technique and our processes, and the things that we do to really enjoy the powers that make those techniques meaningful. And so my prayer is that we will continue to grow in spirit and grow in a sense of connectedness to the awesome power of Olodumare and all of his creation. Aboraboye, Aboshishe.